the rambling hour. So I'll keep talking even while people sign on. Like I said, I try to move around for different backgrounds, and so I'm trying to utilize the autumn design feel because soon enough it'll be Christmas and other, you know, things. So, ooh, people watching. So, I am doing the autumn today, and then honestly, I just thought, Matt, I won't even get ready today. I'll just look like I do normally, hence the hair. But when I have a shower, I just put it into a plait, a braid. They call braids plaits here in the UK, and I sleep with it in a plait. And so this is how it looks from that. But then I was sitting here and I thought, oh, the background of the autumn, and then I'm like, well, I should match a little bit, and then so I just went and threw something on. Woo! That looked good with the thank you, Samantha. So when Penny signs on, if she watches this was from my friend Penny's wedding. It was the centerpiece at her wedding in 2004. I had 6 weddings that summer, and Penny's was one of them. So I've had that since 2004, and I use it every year as part of my autumn decorations. Yeah. And then this scarecrow, Samantha, don't let Danielle see, because her daughter, who's 2 years old, Danielle, which I've talked about in previous rambling hours, when she was here, she was scared of the scarecrow. It's just scary, too scary. So we had to cover it or turn it around. And then, yeah, and then I thought, well, I should put a bit of makeup on, but I didn't do it. I did it naturally, and not much because hey, here's a question for you. How many of you put mascara on your bottom eyelashes? Because my daughters didn't even know people had bottom eyelashes for a while.
What are you talking about? I used to put it on
Aurora's right here.
I used to put it on my bottom eyelashes until it made me look dead all the time.
Oh.
I don't put it on anymore.
Yeah, so I always put it on my bottom eyelashes, but I know sometimes it gives it a different look if you don't, but I can't not do it, so what's up? So college for Allie is going well. The kids are off on what's called half term right now, which is weird because they get more than one half term break, which is, I guess it's half of the, so if there's 4 terms, then this is halfway through the first term, something like that. Anyways, every 6 weeks they get a week or 2 off, including like Christmas break and that. So right now they have a week off this week, including Alicen from college. But yeah, it's going well for her. She seems to be enjoying it, and yeah. Okay, sometimes depends on the look I'm going for, and yes, I use mascara on the bottom. Good. Okay, just that was a question that I was wondering. Oh yeah, there was something else that I thought, oh, because I didn't really do nobody has sent me questions for this week, and I didn't really do the sending out any questions for people, but there was another question I had that I was going to ask, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, so let me tell you guys something. Melody, you remember when you asked if Steve would be mad at me because I broke the light? Well, I'm not suggesting breaking things, but not only was he not mad because it was an accident, but what did he buy me for my birthday? A brand new, even better light. So I'm using it right now, and yeah. I can change the settings on the, I'm not you know, an influencer or these makeup people and stuff that have their YouTube channels and everything, but I can change how bright it is, or like the, you know, the tone, like white light, really bright, and then that's more like evening, you know, autumn. So I like that one, and then bring it down a bit. Is that good? I think that's good. I guess it depends how close I move to the camera and what not. So, Halloween is in a few days, and I'm sad about that because I am not doing anything for Halloween, I saw these posters and these posts online that in the town that I live in, Middlewich, that this year they're doing, because they don't celebrate Halloween as much here as in North America. It's starting to become more, bigger, but then now with COVID and everything. But I saw posts and these things out in town, and they're doing a thing called Middle Witch, but instead of W-I-C-H, it's W-I-T-C-H, so Middle Witch Fest. So that makes me happy, and seeing people's posts and stuff about Halloween. And next year, if I do the haunted house, then hopefully I'll get involved, and we'll just get like this big Halloween spirit going in Middlewich. So next year, I thought this was the year that I was going to do the haunted house. I was set to do everything, and then COVID, but it's not the worst thing that COVID has done, right, is postpone my haunted house. So, hi Cassidy, I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're well. A pot of hot chocolate, that's a lot to drink. I usually only make a cup at a time. So, what is new? I should read you guys a story. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, homemade hot chocolate. So that's like with actual cocoa powder and some sugar and stuff, like not like pre-made hot chocolate. And do you use just straight milk, or do you add a bit of water to it when you make it? And do you make it on the stove? Hot chocolate sounds good. I should have had a mug of hot chocolate. Would have added to the effect of the autumn. Yes to all of that. Yeah, I haven't had actually I did have a hot chocolate like maybe a week or so ago, but then, because I used to drink them all the time, but I'm not sure that they're so healthy.
We have no hot chocolate.
No, we do, but
I drank it all.
No, I know, but you rinsed out the container, so I had to wash it, and I'm letting it dry. It has to be fully dry before I add the refill packets.
Oh, you bought more?
Yeah, I had it in
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Aurora just thought she finished all the hot chocolate and that we didn't have any more. Oh, I see. Okay. Yep. Some cream and marshmallows. Well, I know, because the hot chocolate isn't unhealthy enough on its own. Let's add some whipped cream and marshmallows. Definitely. Of course. And my kids, every time, like, if they have a bowl of ice cream, they think that's not enough. They need to put some kind of sauce on it and sprinkles, and it has to be like this huge sundae every time they just have a little bowl of ice cream. And when we were kids, our dessert, if we got any dessert after dinner or whatever, would be like a little bowl of like a few peaches, canned peaches, or what else did we have for desserts? Like some, depending on the season, like sliced strawberries, sprinkling of sugar or a little cream on it. And yeah, it was like homemade desserts like that. It wasn't, we did have ice cream growing up, but if it was like in a little, what's called a fruit nappy, it's like a little tiny bowl, and that would be our dessert bowl. Oh yeah, I guess that's another name for dessert bowl. Sauce over ice cream. Yeah, but so I bought this sauce here that's like, in Canada we have like at Dairy Queen and stuff, it's called cone dip, where you make the ice cream cone and then they dip it in like this hot chocolate, and it's kind of like a waxy chocolate, and they dip it in, and when they pull it out, it's got like a hard crust on it. And you can buy, like, when you get ice lollies and like ice creams on a stick, they'll have the hard chocolate on them, so it's like that. But I bought this one in a squeezy tube, and it says it gets hard right as soon as, and I think you can get similar things in Canada, so you have it at home where you squeeze it onto your ice cream and it hardens right away from the cold. But the taste was not good, especially for UK chocolate being so delicious compared to like American chocolate. I was really looking forward to that, and it did not taste very nice. If you're looking in the comments, my sister Melody is giving us the recipe to her homemade hot chocolate. So, yeah. So, rambling hour. I meant to have a clock near me because I'm using my phone to do the chatty chat, but I don't have a clock near me. You know how when you guys sign on and you're watching, and then it says to add them to the conversation if you want it, like, does that mean, are any of you prepared for me to like do that if I added you to the conversation? Okay, Tyler wants to know what my favorite thing to bake is. I much prefer eating, but That's a good question. I mean, I can bake a lot of different things, so, and I really don't bake as much as I used to. I don't know why. Well, for when I first moved here, I didn't bake for quite a while, and then and Steve said something like that about me not baking. So I baked, and I can't even remember what I made, cupcakes or muffins or something. And then he said, "Don't you ever bake again?" And I said, "Why? You didn't like it?" And he's like, "No, it was really good, but that if you bake, then we'll eat it." So that's one of the reasons I don't bake. But I like baking things that I'm going to actually eat. So banana bread and carrot cake. I love carrot cake. And obviously pies, like we've talked about. Pumpkin pies are coming up. So, yes, there was something. Oh no, I keep Alexa, because shouldn't say that. Sorry if I said anybody else's off. I just meant if I needed to know what time it was, I could just ask her. So, yes. All right. Yeah, so as I said, the kids are off for a week, so that's fun. Yay! I think I might start doing my workouts out in the guest house so I can get away from these children. But, oh, thanks. I don't have to bake the ice cream cake, but Tyler said that the best cake is ice cream cake that I make. That's her favorite. Yeah, again, Canadians, we can get ice cream cakes from Dairy Queen, and I worked at Dairy Queen, so I know how they're made. But, yeah, so for Erica's birthday, I made an ice cream cake, and it turned out really well, and it was huge, so, yeah, and I guess I'm not sure how it works for vegans, because you wouldn't eat, like, cow's milk, and then if you're lactose intolerant, so I wonder if, like, almond milk and soy milk and stuff, how they freeze and stuff, and, like, what kind of ice creams that, gluten-free people eat. No, wait, lactose intolerant people eat and stuff, because then, I could probably try and make a cake like that, too. That was, for other people to be able to eat. This frame up here says memories. There's one on the other wall that says family. And they've had pictures in them since shortly after I moved here. We filled it with pictures of all the family. But I don't know if I should leave them or if I should update the pictures. Vegan ice cream made from soy. Let's see, so that's good for vegans and lactose intolerant. That would kill me because I'm allergic to soy. Not to make the cake, just if I ate it. It wouldn't kill me. It'd probably just put me in the hospital. Hopefully it wouldn't kill me. I'm not ready to die yet. Yeah. There's my biggest fans, Samantha and Melody. And everybody else watching. So, hello everybody. Yeah, I have no idea. So I'm older now than last time I was on here. I had my birthday, 42. Speaking of which, you may or may not have seen that I did some live videos of garden tours. Like there's 3 parts, and I showed off my garden really quickly. So yeah, I've had a birthday, and like I said, Halloween is coming up. And here in the UK, there's a thing called Guy Fawkes Day. So it's like a guy who tried to burn down Parliament or overtake Parliament or something. And so on the remember the 5th of November.
Hmm?
Is that it? The 5th of November? Let's see.
What?
Remember the 5th of November?
But I don't know that.
Guy Fawkes Day, where the fireworks are.
Mom, I have no idea.
Okay, so it's not like she goes to school here and is educated about the British ways.
No, they don't talk about that stuff.
Oh, okay, so anyways, in Canada, our biggest firework days are, New Year's Eve and Canada Day. Here, November 5th is the big day for fireworks, and they go out and they have a huge bonfire representing the burning, like, of Parliament or Guy Fawkes. And yeah, look it up if you. somebody from the UK will probably post a comment, but if not, anyways, so what I'm saying is that's coming up. So there's Halloween on the 31st, and then on November 5th, there's Guy Fawkes Day, where we have fireworks and everything. And Auntie Melody says hi.
Hi.
She's got headphones on and her laptop beside me, but she still can hear. Oh, and Auntie Melody says, love you. Guy Fawkes Day, Forks Day.
To you.
And a load of other people tried to burn down the Houses of Parliament on the 5th of November. Remember the 5th of November. Pardon?
Well, who said they love you?
Auntie Melody said she loves you.
Oh, I love you too, Auntie Melody.
So thank you, Samantha, for explaining. So I got most of the information correct. But now all it means is big bonfires, fireworks. The only thing is that a lot of, like, they sell fireworks in the shops around this time now, so a lot of people buy fireworks for setting off in their gardens. And that's great, but one, fireworks are really expensive for what you get if it's on a public display. They're, you know, because we used to buy them, well, I didn't because I was a kid, but when I was a kid, my uncle used to buy them for out at the lake and stuff like that, and it was cool, especially out at the lake when it was completely dark and that, you know, we were in control of it, but it was never what you get, like, at the big, you know, public events and stuff like that, so, but also, obviously, dogs that go crazy, and they can set them off all, like, it could happen tonight, like, you'll just start hearing them out in people's yards and gardens, and the other thing is, like, we're in England, the gardens are so small, and you know, so I end up with sticks in my garden from who knows where, from people setting off their fireworks and stuff, and just seems a bit dangerous to me, but what can you do? Put a Guy Fawkes doll on top of the bonfire. Sorry, it's spelled F-A-W-K-E-S, but it's pronounced forks, like, you know, knife and fork, but anyways, Guy Fawkes doll, yeah, on top of the bonfire, and he was burnt to death, but now they just, well, I think they might make it into different shapes every year, but it's just like, it's like a huge bonfire. Well, they have different ones in England, but, you know, the one that we go to is a big one where, because, like, so many of public come and they have it all blocked off where you stand around, but it's like, it's probably besides a house burning down, it's probably the biggest fire that I've ever witnessed. Just, yeah, it's really, really cool. But, Samantha, they didn't actually burn Guy Fawkes to death in real life, did they? I mean, Steve has explained this stuff to me, but I don't remember. So, that's cool, Mel. That's fine, sharing it. I don't know that people who don't know me are going to be any more interested in listening to me babble than other people. But hey, look. Oh, I can't twist my foot that way. I got my slippers on. So, just comfy in my own home. Anything you guys want to know? And I like this thing. I wore it on my birthday too, but the pockets inside are gray. So they're like, it's sewn in gray. So it's my old lady, one of my old lady cardigans. It's so soft. The kids had like gourmet pizza for supper, and Steve had minced lamb pot pie with like sliced potato grilled, and it's very tasty. Oh, okay, I need to read this. So Google says, after a brief trial, Guy Fawkes was sentenced along with the other surviving chief conspirators to be hanged. Wait, why won't you work? To be hanged, drawn, and quartered in London. While climbing to the hanging platform, however, he jumped from the ladder and broke his neck, dying instantly. And that's, yikes. But I mean, I think if you're gonna die anyways, I'd rather be the instant death than drawn and quartered. I don't know, is that when they pull them apart? I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. And Melody says that Mom got a new soft cardigan. I am a grandma. I mean, I'm not actually a grandma yet, and I'm cool at not being a grandma yet, especially from the young teenagers. But I've always been like, you know, the candy dish in the middle of the coffee table, and cardigans and slippers, and, you know, I've always been like more of a grandma, and my doilies under my house plants and everything. So Yeah, so even though Steve's older than me, he calls me his old lady. Because I'm like an old lady. Not to mention that my hands get cold and the end of my nose gets cold. So I'm like, he says it's like being touched by a corpse. I don't know why I take these pauses. So I was asking you guys before, when it says to invite them to the conversation, are any of you wanting to come on live with me and we'll talk? You know, or do we want to do that in the future weeks when you have a chance to make a pretty background and stuff? I think my sister Melody will probably want me to start wearing like scarves on these lives, because every time, like I said about the sending clothes back to the warehouse once I've worn them, with scarves and stuff like that, I don't wear them very often, but my sister wears them a lot, so there's something that are easy to pack in the suitcase when I go back to Canada, or if I send them a care package or anything. And so once I've worn a scarf and stuff, I give them to my sister, so she won't mind me wearing them on here, because then she'll get them. Yes. So, like I said, it's Sunday, but because the kids don't have school, I don't have to worry about the uniforms today. They get to, they don't have to, they can stay up a bit later. And Auntie Melody says it's Sunday morning where she is, and she didn't get herself ready, so she's scary. But it's for Halloween, Mel. Maybe it's just like you're wearing your, mask already. I pause like I'm waiting for somebody to like actually respond, and there's no sound, so I don't know why I do that. So the rambling hour continues. Although I don't know what time it is. It's only been 23 minutes, approximately. So you guys need to give me some things to talk about if I'm gonna be rambling for another half hour. This went smoother last week. Well, in a way, because it depends how many people are watching and what they talk about, or what ideas they give me to talk about. Although I think like it is Sunday, and depending on what time it is, like if people where I'm from here are eating supper, they might not be on. And then in Canada, if people are my sister says she misses sitting on our couch. It's a big, like, sectional, like a L-shaped sectional, so I'm, like, in the corner of it. But, yeah, so, and then people where my sister's from, it's, like, morning, so I don't know if they, depending what time they sleep into on a Sunday or whatever. No. I have not painted recently. Again, it's the gardening thing. It's when I'm out in the garden, I don't get anything.
Lena! Lena, there was nothing there!
See? Okay, Lena. Okay, Lena, thank you. Lena, come here. See, now, we didn't hear it, but there might have been a firework somewhere or something. Because the way she's barking, I don't think she sees anything outside. It's more of a sound that bothered her. Lena, come here.
Shush up.
You hear that grumbling? Aurora threw a pillow at her, so she's grumbling. Oh, that's funny stuff. So yeah, no, I haven't painted recently. That'll make Steve sad, because I know he wants to get into painting again more and stuff, but it's more of a winter thing, so I can't fit everything into my days that I want to do, because how can I garden all day long and, tidy up and do all the stuff that a mom needs to do, and then also do I want to scrapbook all day long, I want to read books all day long, I want to I don't know, I can't fit it all in. There's so many things that I want to do in a day, and I won't even fit everything into the lifetime that I have, so no. But if, speaking of painting, if you want to see something that I painted in 2001, it says utensils, and the inside is actually glazed. So I made this for my kitchen utensils when I lived in my apartment way before I had kids and stuff like that. And I just stuck this in it, but I did it backwards with so that it just shows like a sack. So now, because it doesn't go with my kitchen right now, and I haven't used it in the kitchen in years, it just goes with my autumn decor. But I painted that in ceramics. So that is something I painted, but that's so many years ago. Well, 19 years ago, I guess, because it was the year that my stepson Tom was born and the year that my sister's son Breton was born, and my brother and his wife's daughter Haley was born, so a long time ago. And no, I haven't had the painting classes that we were going to. It was a nice getaway, like get out and everything else, but no, we don't do the painting classes every week anymore. And actually, the one who had the studio, the artist who had the studio, I can't remember why the rent or what was changing, but she had to move from there, so I'm not sure where her studio is now. Although I'm friends with her, I don't know where she's painting out of. And right now with COVID and everything, no, it's not in the winter. I mean, it was all the time, but yeah, I get a bit more, like, if we had a painting class on a summer evening and it was nice outside, it would be hard for me to be like, okay, supper and then painting instead of being outside. So, but no, there's no reason that me and Steve can't paint at home. It's just that I don't. The kids do sometimes. They take out their stuff and paint, and obviously Steve can do it without me. But again, he works, and then he just tries to relax a bit when he gets home. But he also walks for over an hour with the dog, so his days are long without the painting in. But I go through phases, so I miss things when I haven't done them in a while. So the painting, it'll come again. The painting and the scrapbooking. That's what I really want to do, is the scrapbooking, if I can find the time during the day. But oh, thank you. Thank you. I like a lot of my paintings, but and Steve has gotten so good because he didn't do a lot of art before him and I got together, and he wanted me to teach him how to paint, and then going to those painting classes and stuff, he's gone from not knowing much about it to being really, really good, so he can only improve. Yeah. Okay, so I know, like, scrapbooking, and my sister said card making, like Christmas card making. The thing is, I used to send out over 300 Christmas cards and everything to try and keep people updated. Two things about that. One, when me and Steve got together, Steve is the opposite. He doesn't give out any Christmas cards to anybody. One, because he knows too many people, and two, he says it's a waste, like it's not good for the environment, which is true, especially if for most people they just recycle them anyways, unless you're like me and I keep everything. But so the second thing is that when in the olden days when we would send Christmas cards and stuff, the letter telling you how all the kids are doing and everything else, and sending pictures, school pictures of the kids and everything else. Well, everything's online now, especially like Facebook and everything else. You see the kids growing up. You see their school pictures when we add them. You know how things are going, or you can ask, and then so it's not the same sending out the Christmas card. And as much as we love receiving mail, I just don't do it anymore. So I have so many Christmas cards though. So I'm thinking of maybe donating them to like maybe an old folks home or something where they can give them to each other. And oh shoot, sorry, I just need to wiggle my cord for my phone because it's saying, hang on, that should be charging. Said my battery was low on my phone, but because I forgot that the cord was saying that it was, what did it?
You can use the blue one that was over there.
Yeah, no, this cord works, but it was said it wasn't compatible, and just cheap cords sometimes too. Hi, Tina. So yeah, the Christmas card making, no. But I used to do a scrapbook page for all my nieces and nephews and for my siblings and best friends and stuff too. One scrapbook page per year or whatever, like as a Christmas gift. And then every year it would build up to be a nice scrapbook. And it was fun for me too because like one of my friends, like they went to Disneyland and I've never been, but I had these Disney stickers and I got to use them on the scrapbook page and everything. So I get to scrapbook things that I wouldn't just scrapbook in my life. Say like hunting for my brother. I don't hunt, so, but it's something new to scrapbook. So I want to start doing those again, and something I can post in the mail. Because even though the size of a 12 by 12 scrapbook page is big to mail, when I put them all together, it's still, you know, like they're not, it's not a huge parcel that way. So, yep. I think, no, I don't remember the last time I painted. I can't even remember the last thing I painted. But last week or so, or a week and a half ago, Bevy, who is friends with Steve through Feathers, she was on watching the live, and then she dropped off some cuttings of some plants, and then she gave me some garden ornaments too. So those, some of them can be repainted, like a badger and an otter and different things. So I can repaint those too. Hi, Mama. My mommy's on. My sister taught my mom how to watch the live, so it's like a family reunion. That's Aurora sneezing.
That one was a dry one.
What time is it?
33 minutes past 6.
Okay, it's not, it's a little different of a drink this week. Actually, I do have my iced tea. It's across the room.
Matt, can you, like, get some of that from Canada? The big iced tea thing. It's like
The powder? Yeah, if we bring it in at home in our suitcase.
You can't take that stuff. No, I don't think you can take it on.
It's just sugar powder.
So you are?
She's talking about iced tea
Yeah,
crystals
but
for making, like,
be,
Lipton's iced tea and stuff.
It's gonna be, like, take so long because, oh my god, shut up. That's gonna be so long because of COVID. We probably can't go to.
I know, but you can buy Lipton's iced tea in some bottles. They're just more expensive.
Next year, the year after.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna go back to this now.
Shut up.
She's talking to her computer. She's not talking to her mother.
No, I'm not talking to you. This messenger thing keeps coming up, and I don't.
Okay, what 12? Oh, right, yes, the time.
My.
So, Dr. Pepper is Brett's favorite. It's my favorite too. So, but that you can't. It's hard to find Diet Dr. Pepper here. So I can only drink the full fat Dr. Pepper if I drink Dr. Pepper. So I try not to have it too much. But I ran out to the shop today to get some stuff for lunches for Steve this week, and I may have just got myself a pop while I was there. What? What do you mean, Samantha? Like, it's like crush. Do you mean like soda?
Remember,
like,
am I allowed a can of pop like Dad's?
Yeah. Like orange crush and grape crush and cream soda crush, like the name brand crush, like cans of pop? Or do you mean,
Hi, are you in the office?
Oh my gosh, Aurora is calling Alicen to see if she's in the office.
Only because my laptop, the cord is still broken.
She's asking Alicen to go get her a can of pop.
If I move, it won't charge.
So a Crush'ems drink,
Yeah,
or
but
do you,
the thing
Samantha,
is,
or do you mean
it's
like
just the
Crush'ems
fact
that you
that
get at
if I move
KFC,
my
like
laptop,
instead of
it won't
like a McFlurry or whatever?
She's doing her live. Dad's
Yes, no, Mel, I
upstairs
know
mad at
that
me.
we have those kinds of Crush in Canada, but Samantha was the one who asked
that
me
was
if we've
Mom.
had Crush, and but she put an MS on the end, so I
Alright,
don't know
how
if
do
she
you-
means Crush'ems, it's like KFC's version of the McFlurry or Blizzard.
You're so nice.
Fart. What?
What?
I don't know what just happened. Oh, too much. Oh, because I added more cheese to the pizzas.
Yeah, too much cheese.
And I said, is there such thing as too much cheese? And Alicen said no. But it's a bit too cheesy, the pizzas now. So, but it was the pizzas that I got. There was like that much away from where they put the toppings on to the end of the crust. So I put some more cheese around the crust so that the kids would eat the crust. So, but yeah, like the cheese pizza, it just made it a bit too cheap. I think it's a type of cheese too, right? The cheaper plastic grated cheese. No, I don't think we had those, Samantha. So she said the Crush things were a brand with a cat on it. And you would mix it up a bit between a milkshake and juice. It was weird. And Melody has a recipe to make homemade iced tea. And Melody, how does it taste? Does it taste like Nestle or Lipton's or... Did I say Melody? I think so. So...
Not that kind. I'm just kidding.
Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
No, not to me.
No, I know.
I have a guest. So, welcome to the show, Alicen on Rambling Hour. As you'll see, that we've got Samantha and Grandma McDermott and Auntie Melody and Auntie Tina and who knows who else. And what do you have to say?
Hi. What are you doing?
Grooming you to look nice. Just kidding. There's Grandma saying hi.
Hi. How is
Is that your hair? Oh, I didn't know if you had a choker on or
Yeah, I was gonna say, where did that choker come from?
I don't always like,
Like a cat.
like a mama. I'm the older one who has bad eyesight. Why is she leaning forward?
I can't see.
Not exactly, but when we can't afford to, but the iced tea, it works good, and Brett drinks it. Okay, well, Melody, you can send me the recipe to the homemade iced tea, and I can try it here. I know it's lots of sugar, and more sugar, and more sugar, and a little bit of water, and then sugar, a little bit of lemon, and a little bit of tea, and then more sugar.
So, basically...
A sugar drink.
Yeah.
So their dad will be really happy if they have a sugary sugar drink. What would you like to talk about, guest? Auntie Melody was asking how college is going, so...
It's good, it's good. I actually miss it a lot. I'm on my back really hurts.
Oh, sorry, I was just giving you...
That's the reason
You're slouching?
Yes.
But it's also probably the opposite as well. It's probably sore because you slouch.
Okay.
I
know what...
Okay, so sorry, tell us about college.
College is good. I actually miss it. I'm on my half term right now, so I get a week off. But I've made a lot of friends, and I love...
She's lying.
I love the course that I'm doing. It's actually quite easy.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because Dad could be watching. He'll make it harder for you.
It's graphic design. What is he gonna do?
I don't know. Make you take it. So that means if it's that easy, she should get a job while she's going to college.
I'm trying.
And don't forget that you need to start studying for your drivers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've got a lot to do.
Grandma's glad that you like it, and Auntie Melody's glad that you like it, and Samantha likes your hair. She said that before that, though, so she's not just saying, like, oh, yeah.
What, my choker? I like your hair. It's curly frizz.
I know. But it's different than the other weeks. Can't look the same every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike me, I look the same every week.
She straightened hers.
I didn't. I curled it, and they fell out.
Oh. Better than your hair falling out.
Yeah.
17, Melody. 17 you need to be before you can... Well, the weird thing is... you can get your provisional at 17. Like, I mean, you do your theory, which is like your written... Or not written anymore, but, you know, like your...
It's like a
theory. Like where you know the...
test. I didn't know that.
No, isn't it online? Like, isn't it on the computer?
I think you can do both.
Anyway, so it's like what we do for our learners. So once they do the theory test, then they have, like, a provisional license where they... No, I'm lying. Once they do their theory test, they're allowed to drive, like, with adults in the car. Like, they need to learn to drive and everything else like that. And then they can go for their test. So the weird thing is you can't do your theory well, you can, I don't know if you can do your theory before 17, but you can't drive beside an adult until you're 17. But then the next day, basically, at 17, you could go and do your driver's test if you wanted. So 17 is the answer. So that's why Alicen will be 17 in January. I keep, like, bugging her to study for her theory so she can get her theory right away. And then we can do the driving lessons, which her dad says that I have to do with her because he's scared.
I would too!
And then she can get her license right away because we want to show up those brothers of hers who took longer to get their license.
I'll do it in the day. Just that day.
Auntie Melody likes your hoop earrings.
Thank you. They're very large. They're pulling on my ears, but I kind of forgot they were in.
Yeah, it's very important to get ready on a Sunday when you don't have college or anything.
I was going to go out, but it rained.
No, you mean that, okay, so Grandma says as long as you drive on the right side of the road, but I think what she means is the correct side of the road.
Yes.
Because they drive on the left side of the road here.
Left side of the road, yeah.
But on the correct side, yes. Important.
Yeah, no.
And stay off the sidewalks. The pedestrians don't really like that.
What? That's my favorite place to drive. But I'm not. I'm terrified. I could get a ped now if I did my theory.
Mom, if you can't hear, is anybody else having trouble hearing us? That might just be you might have muted us. Oh, I guess if you can't hear us, then you have no idea what I'm saying. Yes.
Muted us, yes.
Yeah.
And then you just see your hand motions and...
Yeah, but okay, so Samantha says you can drive as a learner as soon as she has her learner's license. She can do the theory whenever prior to her driving. Prior to her driving test. Yes, okay, so, but, Samantha, how old do you have to be to do the learners? And how do you get the learners so you can drive with an adult?
17.
Yeah, well, no, that's what I'm asking. How old? Like, because you're 16 right now. Can she be in a car behind the wheel right now if she had her learners? And how do you get the learners? So, hi, Teresa. This is my daughter, Alicen.
Hi.
She's my guest today on Rambling Hour. And yes, we're just talking about driving licenses. And Alicen's going to be 17 in January. She is the child that first made me a mother. Ruined my whole life.
And gave her all her allergies.
Well, okay. She didn't. The ruining my life was a lie, but the giving me... Well, I had the penicillin allergy before you.
Yes, that's true.
But the rest of the allergies are from... boyfriend? No, not at the... Oh, I saw that eye thing. Maybe
no,
she...
I like someone, but I don't have a boyfriend.
She has had boyfriends and girlfriends and alien friends.
And all friends.
Yeah, but nobody special at the moment. Well, like you said, you like someone, but it's difficult when they don't like you back.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17, go to the post office and ask for it. She can apply for it now. Ready for the day she turns 17.
On my birthday. I'll do it on my... That's my gift.
Yeah, what are you doing for your birthday? Driving.
Learning how to drive.
And if we trade in my vehicle and get a truck for me around Christmas time, no, still not letting her learn in my car. She'll have to get her own car to practice in.
I need to get a job first to get the money to get a car.
Mel, what? They just don't know. Oh, like I said that it's hard when they don't like you back. Like she likes someone, but they don't like you back. But are you saying that they don't know that they like her back? I mean, because as I've explained to the kids and to other people that there's so many people out there that instead of, and it's easier said than done, because trust me, I've cried years and tears over people who didn't like me back. But there's so many people out there that instead of wasting your time crying over somebody that you like but they don't like you back, just move on, because it should be easy. That when you like someone and they like you back, it should just work, and it should not be easy, like you never fight and never have to work on the relationship, but it should just...
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, instead of crying over someone who doesn't like you, because it's the same thing when you don't like someone that way, because Alicen has a friend like that too who has liked her for a long time, and she's friends with that person and she loves that person, but she doesn't feel that way about him, and there's nothing wrong with that person. It's just, if you don't feel that way, you don't feel that way. Lena, do you want to be on camera?
We have
another guest! Come on! She knows she's not allowed up on the couch. Let's move in and let her up in the... Come on! Come on! We won't tell Daddy. Come on, come on. Come on. We won't tell Dad. Shh.
He'll see the live mom.
There. We'll just say that it was a costume. Yeah, it's a good girl. Yeah.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Anything? Okay, well, she's got to go. She has other engagements. But thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
She wants outside.
Hi.
Lena makes an appearance on most of the episodes of Rambling Hour. And welcome back, Alicen! Still only 16, not 17 yet.
Yeah, no, it's been time now.
No. I was just looking for the clock.
It's 47 minutes past, Mom. Why do you keep needing to know the time?
Because it's a Rambling Hour. So, 15 more minutes of rambling. Nice. What should we ramble about?
Whatever, I don't mind. I'm not good at this kind of stuff, even though I do my own.
I am. I can talk and talk, but usually I need something to...
Yeah, same.
Mom, am I sure about what?
Where can you get slushies?
My school, my college. You want me to bring you home one?
Well, will that be possible, like, right at the end of the day? Could you get one?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll be on the bus with it.
Lori accidentally, forgot the C in your name, but if you guys know, Alicen's name is spelled A-L-I-C-E-N. If you take out the C, it spells alien.
That's my nickname.
Yeah, so, but I didn't know that until like a few years ago when Aurora pointed it out, but that's her nickname, Alien, so Lori corrected herself. But you remember Maxine? Like, your day home, Maxine, by Grandma's house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Lori's her daughter. Remember Lori?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's Lori, and she's saying it's weird to see an almost grown-up Alicen.
Almost
grown-up alien.
Yeah.
In my mind, she's still in little pigtails.
Oh.
And then Mom can hear her now. Yeah, you doesn't have a boyfriend.
No, I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh, and Grandma said, "Are you sure?" Can you please tell Erica that Danielle has misplaced Tyla's phone? The silly autocorrect. That's okay. She is an alien.
Yeah.
Some very weird things going on with this one, and it can only be explained by something out of this world, I think. So, Samantha, I will tell Erica about Tyla's phone. And there was something else, Mom. Oh, about her having a boyfriend. Am I sure? No, I'm not sure.
I don't have one.
She tells me a lot of that stuff, but I'm not, even if she had a boyfriend. I think I would be able to tell somewhat if she wanted to go out all the time and see them and stuff, but, she is getting older, so she's allowed to have a boyfriend or she's allowed to have a girlfriend, but she's not allowed to have both, unless the boyfriend or the girlfriend agree, because there's no cheating on people. That's not nice.
No.
I know, I'm just saying, it's not nice.
No, I know.
It's not nice. It's not nice.
It's not nice. No, it's not nice.
It hurts people.
Yes.
What kind of bus is it? Like, just a normal bus?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can bring drinks and stuff on there.
She's not going to bring you a Slurpee all the way from college. Can we talk about the Slurpees later?
They don't do Slurpees.
Yes, you know where you can get Slurpees? You can get them at that play area at the Salt Cellar. That purple thing.
Oh, Fuzzy Eds.
Yeah, Fuzzy Eds.
Well, take me there.
Samantha, I have to take my little girl Aurora to
I will
Fuzzy
take you to
Eds.
Fuzzy Eds.
When?
To play on the equipment. Just to get a slushie.
Why?
No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, sweets.
Yeah?
Grandma says it's not nice to call you an alien.
What
No,
about
I like
what's
it.
wrong with tomorrow?
Hey, you?
Oh,
unless
no.
you...
Is she doing it right in the morning?
Well, I don't know.
And now do you not understand why I don't like doing my workout or anything when there's people home? Because it's very hard to concentrate.
We can talk about the slushie later.
What?
We can talk about the slushie later. I'll take you to Fuzzy Edge and we can get slush.
Fuzzy Edge is just a play area, like it's for little kids. There's a bit of food there and stuff, but they have the slushy machines, so we don't have 7-Elevens here. I think they have 7-Elevens maybe in London, maybe, but they don't have stuff like that here, so it's very hard to get like slushies here. I'd prefer that Aurora doesn't sit on my laptop, but if you want her to come on, then just let me see, because she's not like, see, I invited Alicen because I knew that Alicen had makeup on and that she might feel okay coming on, and Aurora doesn't look bad, but she's a teenage girl, so she might think she does, but she doesn't. Would you like to say hi to everybody?
No thanks. Bye.
There you go.
No. But she did come on the first one, and I mean, I can get her to come on another time. She'll just have to want to be ready. But she's quite grouchy today. I don't know. She's in a mood. I don't know if it's a teenage thing or what. But
She also has one earphone caught in so she can hear everything you're saying.
whether she can hear me or not, she's still in a mood.
Are you?
Oh no, Auntie Melody didn't say sit on my laptop. She said, "Can Aurora sit on my lap? Sit in my lap." And that I'd rather not either. She's taller than me.
It should be like up here.
She wants a Slurpee. I'd love to know how your daughters like England and what their plans are once they are 18 in terms of where they live.
To leave England.
Yeah.
No, this is a different question.
What the heck?
Allison?
Yeah.
It tastes like root beer.
I love England. I've always
Dr.
wanted to
Pepper.
come here, but I think when I do turn 18, I don't know about moving, but I definitely want to go back to Canada for a bit. So
I'll pack her bags.
they're already packed. What are you talking about? The day I turn 17, get everything ready, and then at 18, bye.
I love my kids and I'll miss them if they're gone, but I'm also not an attached parent where, I mean, I just think that they're not yours. You know, you get to enjoy their company and you get to help mold them and shape them, but they are always themselves. They are their own, and we're all on our own journeys. So as much as, like I said, I'll miss them while they're gone, we have this technology, and if she wants to go explore the world, if she wants to go live somewhere else, and that doesn't go just for her, that goes for all 6 of the kids and whatever they want to do with their lives. So send them all to grandma in Canada. Too many writing. Yes, I know, I did think of that. Auntie Melody said that, no, Grandma said you can work with Uncle Ryan. And Samantha said, no, Allison, no! And then Lori said, haha, cool, love hearing their perspective too, for sure. And Aurora, you don't have to be on camera, but tell Lori what your plans are.
Supposedly to go back to Canada, see my dad, and make the effort to go see him, and see my cousins.
Aurora's always talked about when she's 18 that she wants to move back to Canada, and
I don't know about job-wise, because if I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna have to do art, which I chose art for my GCSEs first, but then got put with product design. So if there is any way that I want to do like makeup and hairdressing in college, I have to do art.
okay.
But
you can take a year probably in college and get some art for...
Yeah, that's what I told her.
Yeah.
She can retake the art
in
GCSE.
college.
Yeah, it'll probably be more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay,
it
well,
is.
we'll figure it out. But yeah, so she does hair and like hair, makeup, fashion. That's the kind of stuff that she's into, and I think she'd do really good at it. And I even told her that, like, even if she just takes her courses to do basic hairdressing, I mean, it is a skill and everything else. So, like, I've always told the kids to get a trade, because you're not going to lose with the trade. So even if you want to go into, even if Alicen wants to be a musician or something else that's not guaranteed to necessarily make you money, but it's your passion. And if you have a trade, you can fall back on that. So hairdressing to me is just as much a trade as carpentry or anything else. And if Aurora wants to get into makeup artistry and all that kind of stuff, then that's great. But if she has the hairdressing, then she can make money while she's pursuing the other things. So, but she, like I said, she's always talked about going back to Canada. So if when she's 18 and she's done school and she wants to go back to Canada, then she's welcome to. I'm not going to tell her that she can't, but she just needs to think about realistic, like, you know, even if she wants to take a gap year and go back to Canada for a year, that's fine, but she needs to think about what she wants. And also, she's only 14 right now, and that's 4 years, so you don't know if she ends up meeting somebody and she's in a relationship, she might change her mind, or you just never know what's going to happen. But at this moment, that's what the plans are. Aurora, really, why is everyone leaving me? So that's Samantha said. And Kimber, like, listen, Owen still has his room here, even though he has his own apartment, and he's 29. That's her face because she wants the bedroom. He's pretty much lived on his own for 3 years because he's been in college and university, and now he's like living on his own, but he doesn't have enough room at his apartment for all his stuff, so he still has his room upstairs, and all 3 girls share a room. So yeah, Owen's still got his stuff here. Thomas is 19, which isn't very old, but it's just different nowadays with the kids living at home. And to be honest, if we had the room, if we had a bedroom for each of them, I don't mind if they live at home forever either.
Technically, I can move out now.
Yes,
I have the money.
Exactly, but
Get a job.
yeah. So, and then Samantha, not everybody's leaving you. I'm still here.
I'm still here for a year and a couple months. And who says I am going to Canada when I turn 18?
Yeah, the thing about Canada is that they at least have people to stay with if they go, but it doesn't mean it'll be a permanent thing. Yeah. And I mean, Owen's working a lot, but I've even told like Owen and Thomas that too. Like, I'm sure that, you know, they could go if they wanted to go. And I've encouraged like Steve. I mean, he works all the time, so it'd probably be when he retires or if he took time off. But like to get a bike again, like motorbike, and then him and his friend Stuart, and then Thomas. Now that Thomas is old enough to drive and he's out of school and everything, they could take a trip across the states or whatever on motorbikes. But again, this COVID thing has just, you know, who knows what's going to happen with anything. Samantha, you'd like to live at home with your parents, or you'd like to live at our home with the crazy house? Samantha says, well, we all heard that, Alicen, you're not going. Who knows?
I don't know.
If it were up to me, the bags would be packed, they'd be out. No, I'm just kidding. I know, it's a good thing that we have quite a good size house, and all the rooms have doors. So, like, Alicen was in the office, and Aurora was out here, and Erica was in the kitchen, but then she went up to their room, and then Steve's in our room, and wherever we can all have rooms that we're in with the doors closed, and you can feel sort of like you're home alone. But if we lived in a tiny house where we were stepping on each other all the time and everything else, I think that would be more incentive to want to have an empty house. Your home or the parents' home, either one. So, yeah. And I'm thinking that our time is probably up. 1 minute. But if anybody has anything else they want to know, we can keep rambling.
I have to let the dog in.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Lena! Oh, you're right there.
Lena! Hi, Lena. Did you enjoy your time outside?
Yes, hi.
Well, no, I mean, I can keep rambling, Melody, but I don't...
Mom
you
can
gotta
go forever.
Yeah.
It's just whether you guys want to stay here and listen.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes,
Oh, you want to?
yes.
Do you want to come back onto the show? Okay,
Yes.
Lena has something else to say. Come on. Oh, you're a good girl because you know you're not allowed on the
I
couch.
think she wants me.
Oh yeah. Okay, Alicen's gonna go take her for a WALK because that's part of her jobs. Oh my. We're at Auntie Tina's lunch table, and they've all liked seeing us.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Oh, you're sitting on the edge.
Okay, so you can come back onto camera then. Lena has gone to lie down.
She's going to sulk.
Mm-hmm.
I heard her. She was like, oh.
So now when you say we're at Tina's lunch table, now my sister Tina's a teacher. Now do you mean that the lunch table is like her class students' lunch table? Because I'm not sure how it's working with like COVID and stuff, if they're in, bubbles, blocks. Or is she like with the teacher lunch table?
Are we in the staff room?
Allie has dropped her accent. No, she hasn't dropped her accent. She just puts it on. Okay, speak English.
What do you mean? Oh, because I was doing Canadian all day. Well, I don't know what to say.
Felicity just said bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Is that from Beauty and the Beast? With Gaston?
I don't remember.
I don't know. It's from something. It's a Sunday, no school.
I'm on
Oh,
half
yeah.
term anyway.
We're at Tina's lunch table. What does that even mean? Oh, Mom, you're with Tina and the kids. And that's the table,
Yeah,
and
but
you're
also-
having lunch.
But also time difference.
Yes, because they're having lunch. So it means that, like, that's why Felicity said...
Bonjour.
Right, so it's not students and teachers.
No.
It's the family.
Yes.
Gotcha. I said you guys could have lunch with us. I should have...
It's a bit
kidding.
late for us to have lunch.
Yeah, but I could just ate.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom is having lunch at Tina's. Yes, we
Very
are
nice.
having cinnamon bun French toast and bacon.
That sounds
Yummy.
yummy. Yeah.
Cinnamon bun French toast. Wait, yeah, those are separate things. Cinnamon buns, French toast, and bacon.
So like,
Not cinnamon toast. I mean cinnamon bun French toast.
unless it's just French toast with cinnamon.
It could be
And
French toast with like
glazed
cinnamon
sugars.
and brown sugar
Yeah.
and bun.
Still
No, I'm just
yummy.
Oh, that sounds good.
Mm,
I already ate though. So last night,
greasy, cheesy pizza.
I don't know why, but when I walked across the landing to go to the bathroom, and smelt like eggs with lots of pepper on them. That's fried eggs with lots of pepper on them. That's what I smelt, and I don't know, my mind was playing tricks on me, but then I was craving that all night, so I wanted that for breakfast today. Now I'm going to be thinking about French toast.
And then you'll
With
make that in
cinnamon.
the morning tomorrow.
Yeah. You use the buns to make the French toast. Ah! Ah!
Oh.
Yum. Time here is, okay, so Kimber, like, you guys, you know how you fall back for changing your clocks? Well, we did it this morning, early this morning, but
I thought it was way later.
I think you guys do it next weekend. So usually we're 7 hours apart from Edmonton, but right now it's 6 hours for a week. So fall back. Or wait, is it 8 hours for a week?
I don't know, but it's 7:03.
So, yeah, so right now it's 7:03 here, and it's 7:03?
Mhm.
So it feels like 8:03,
Yeah.
because we
No,
felt
I was gonna say it
okay,
feels way
so,
later.
yeah, so it's 7:03, but our bodies think it's 8:03, and for you guys, it would be 1 o'clock now? Is that right? So if I would have started 5:30, then it would have been 11:30. If I started at 6:30, it would be 12:30. So then 7 would be 1. Yeah, so it's 7 o'clock here. It's 1 o'clock there. So right now we're 8 hours apart, but in a week we'll be back to 7 hours apart when you guys change your clocks. Yes, 103.
Very
Sounds
nice.
like a radio station. 103.
Yeah.
104.
No, they just keep going up.
Yeah. So
I can't-
good stuff.
I can't really ramble when I have nothing to talk about.
Rambling on. I don't know what that was. That just
It was.
I was
like
a
an emoji
profile picture, and then it changed to a thing like
thing.
that.
Yeah, it shows you what.
Okay, but it was the profile that is.
It was a like, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
they're going insane
Love.
now. Woo!
I thought you were only had room in like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
but
doesn't like
it's
just
really
shut
good.
off. Like, well, that's not.
And that's it. No,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Now stop filming me.
Yeah, sorry. You would love the paparazzi.
Yeah. Stop filming
Stop,
me.
I'm not ready.
Like, pose.
I do imagine you, like, if we were both getting paparazzi that seat and you just knocked me out of the way.
I have not seen Ricky Gervais's podcast, but we were watching an old Ricky Gervais stand-up yesterday, so it's interesting that you brought him up. And we downloaded Alan Partridge from the Oast House, the podcast, but on Audible.
This guy.
I know that is me. Jeez.
No, him.
Good thing that my daughter doesn't need attention
Mom!
from the paparazzi.
Yes, I see.
That guy?
Yes.
Yeah, he was at the end of Britney Spears'
That's Rob Schneider, his name is.
little sister's bed, and he swapped bodies with a girl, and he's like, tell me I'm beautiful, and she's like, on the inside.
They have been turned into... Oh, actually, no, I think I have seen that, Samantha. Oh, why, every time I need to see more, does it not want to recognize my finger? Oh, cool. Okay, well, I'll have to check that out. Lucifer, actually, yes. I can't talk about Tom Ellis. Melody, I'm married. But she can talk about him. So, as my mom and Melody know, Tom Ellis from Lucifer, so Canadians and Americans will know the show Lucifer, and they'll know the main character Tom Ellis. But from here, we know Tom Ellis from a show called Miranda, with Miranda Hart, and he was a totally different character on there. But yes, we may have a little crush on Tom Ellis.
I love him.
So I haven't watched all the seasons of Lucifer. Have you finished now?
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
I want more.
Mom and I drool, Auntie Melody said. I would never. I have no eyes, no heart for anybody but Steve Furlong. But you guys are single, so you guys can drool.
He's my boyfriend.
Samantha said, oh my god, I love him. Loved Miranda when I was there. I know, I was thinking about that too. Like, I was going to tell Canadians, if, I don't know, like your Netflix and stuff, and so, you know, and sometimes like Amazon Prime and different things, like you can get things from around the world and stuff. So if you can find Miranda anywhere there, it's a sitcom and it's like about 3 seasons or 3 or 4 seasons, and it's hilarious. Like, I could watch them over and just keep laughing. Miranda Hart was the really tall one in the movie, was it called The Spy? With Melissa McCarthy and Jude Law and stuff. I think it was called The Spy or something, and Miranda Hart was in that, so. Mom says, I wish we could get Miranda. I mean, Grandma, for you. I know. Well, that's it. So, Mom just asked your internet-savvy children to see if you can watch it somewhere, because you might have it available somewhere there, just like we get American and Canadian shows sometimes here. So, like I was telling Samantha for... sorry, I'm burping right now. I was telling Samantha about for Danielle and stuff, like 2 Canadian shows that we love, or my kids loved when they were little, is The Big Comfy Couch and Tupi and Binu. So I sent her the names of those for her to try and find. When Danielle was here, I started singing the Barney song. Everybody clean up, everybody everywhere, clean up, clean up. Everybody do your share. And then she liked that, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's good, but is he Paul Rudd? Oh. Hang on, Samantha. We're not supposed to be talking about these things. So my celebrity crush is Paul Rudd. Don't ask me why. I don't go for the traditional Brad Pitt type ones. But there's this dad at our kids' old school, at their primary school, and he looked like Paul Rudd, but we're all married and he's married, but it's just weird seeing him because we were like, but he didn't know. Like, we did tell him that he looked like Paul Rudd, but he didn't know that, you know, we fancied Paul Rudd. But yeah, it was just funny. But then Samantha ended up working with him on the PTA, so it's funny. But yep, Paul Rudd. No, listen, Tom Ellis is not Paul Rudd. No. They're both scrawny though. I probably should have a bit more meat on
skinny
crush, but
oh my god, is that where you get it from, Mom?
The scrawny ones?
Yeah.
It's because we're bigger girls, so we want to dominate.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Steve, is that when he holds me, I feel like a little flower, so delicate. When with the little scrawny one, I'm like, yeah, I'm the man in this relationship. So, yeah, I'm in love with that man. Paul Rudd.
I haven't seen Ant-Man, so.
Well, it's Paul Rudd, so you know I've seen it.
Okay.
I know ants are scrawny, and so is Paul Rudd. You can't help who you fall for. Yeah, so I am over my time, and Alicen is out of the shot.
Sorry, I was texting Cole.
Oh my God, Samantha. Yeah, I know. So it's funny because his wife's name was Lisa as well. So the Paul Rudd guy, the dad at the school, his wife thought that Samantha and him had a thing, which doesn't say much for him because Samantha would never do that with a married man or because she's with someone. But yeah, his wife was just, but Samantha wrote that she thought that Samantha and him were seeing each other, and then she ended up having Danielle like 2 years ago. And then she wrote, "Who's the daddy?" Bad Samantha. Thank you, Mike.
Still blind.
Yeah, I know. I should do this on a computer where I can see the writing better and I don't have to.
I'm so...
It's because I have the phone so far away, too,
Yeah.
to get the background.
Ow! That was you elbowed my eye. Owie.
Oh, good times, good times. Hi, Ange. Haven't seen you in a long time. What's wrong with her?
I don't know.
The guy you're talking about, he's funny.
Rob Schneider? What are you watching?
The hot chick.
Oh,
Have you
that's an
seen
old
it?
one, yeah. Aurora's watching The Hot Chick, and she thinks Rob Schneider's funny. Samantha, my mom says hi. And, yeah, so I think it's about that time for everybody to clean up. Yeah, I know that it is hard because it's just after 7, but it feels like it's after 8 and ready for bed.
No. Yes. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
I don't get to sleep because now I get to go spend time with my love, Steve, and that's great, but he doesn't sleep, so then if we watch TV till whatever time, and then I finally fall asleep, and then I gotta get up, and at least I don't have to get up at 6:30 because no one has college or school tomorrow, but then I have to get up for Steve, for him to go to work, so. And Samantha says, "Hi, Mom." Yes, and, oh, that was the thing. I guess you can turn your volume down on your device that you're watching me on, but, a question I had this week from a fan, no, just kidding, it was from Aurora, asked why, when I do these, do I talk so loud? And I think the reason is because, as my little sister Tina will know, as an actress and drama teacher, it's presentation. I'm making sure that everybody in the audience can hear me. Projecting, I mean, not presentation, projecting.
Also, we're Canadians.
Also, we're Canadian.
So, you know, that kind of...
And I don't know, again, maybe it's the grammar thing. Maybe I think because it's a phone, I need to shout. Okay, the dog's snoring now.
Yeah. That didn't take very long.
Is this what my rambling does?
Makes everyone sleep.
Show them your braces.
I can't. I want them off. I hate them.
Okay.
No, you can't take off. Can we? Can I get them
No.
off? Why?
In 2 years.
All I wanted.
No.
1 year.
Never.
Yes, I want
No,
them off.
never.
Why?
Because my volume is... No, nobody thinks I'm too loud. No, Aurora, nobody thinks I'm too loud.
No, by yourself, Mom. You're like, yeah, so this is the living room, and we just decorate. Oh, yeah, that was very nice. Yeah, look. You're not at a normal, like, like, yeah, this is.
I don't know
why
why I do that, but I do that when I'm talking to people on the phone too. Because Dad'll, if like Grandma calls me and we video chat, then Dad'll say, "Why are you talking so loud?" Allie, they look so good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't pay for them actually. The NHS pays for them, but
I hate them.
Samantha had braces. The time will go fast, and it's worth it.
No.
And they look cute. I know they're not comfortable, but they look cute while you have them. And Auntie Melody's super loud too, but she doesn't have to tell us that. We don't even have the sound on with her, and we can hear her across the pond.
No, I'm in a giddy mood
Did you
now.
give us some giddy juice? Look what this is what happens when we ramble for more than an hour. We get giddy. They do look cute, Auntie Melody said. Okay, well, the thing is, if you missed me, you can just watch this over again. Oh, I missed you on my back. Oh my god, look, there's an alien in my... But it's flattering that my biggest fans are people that I talk to, like, more often than the people I don't talk to. But, yes, Auntie Melody enjoyed seeing Alicen today. She's drunk on mommy love.
I'm not drunk. Oh. No.
Lisa's not drunk. Lisa is drunk on Alicen love. Just giddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, drunk off Dr. Pepper. Hi, Uncle Henry.
Hi.
The dog's snoring over there. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but...
Watch her get
So anyways, I guess I should say goodbye. I think I'm going to go have a relaxing bath and then watch some TV with Steve. Maybe a movie or something. I don't know. So... I will see you guys next week for a Rambling Hour.
My nose. I'm gonna end up with like bruises.
What? What?
What?
Auntie Melody said no, we can't.
No, we can't. What?
You can watch it again. I put it onto my Facebook, and then you can just start from the beginning and watch it again. You can even keep commenting on it.
Can you?
Yeah, you can add comments like a week from now when you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I
So.
don't use Facebook.
Yeah.
When you're done
Okay.
with the bath, I might
All
see
right.
you.
I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you next
Love
week.
you.
Oh, you can't hear Lena. That's funny. Okay. Bye.
Bye.